Wildlife photographers are strictly told not to interact with nature. Although this may be the case, some of these photographers are put in situations that they cannot avoid. Just as these people were while recording a few rhinos, one of them notices the photographers and gets agitated. What happens next was recorded on camera. Have a look. The photographers desperately tried to do anything to stop them from charging at their car, but were unsuccessful. The rhino smashes into them with great force, and the loud thud can be heard, the force of the impact through the person recording off as seen by the footage. Thankfully, the rhinos decided to run away after this, which could have ended way worse for these wildlife photographers. Some have said that this was expected as they went into their habitat. Others have said that this was an unfortunate incident. What do you think this was? Though let me know in the comments. Recorded in June of 2022. The following video is from India. It shows the terrifying situation this poor man riding his bicycle found himself in as he's on the side of the road. Pretty obvious conclusions can be drawn as to what may have happened. Unfortunately, what he faced was far from predictable. Have a look. As a man. Legion cycles. Along the road, a leopard pounces on him out of nowhere. It's unclear what happened, but the leopard seemed to have got startled by something. We watching the video at a slower speed shows that the leopard pounced from the bushes, which meant that it had probably been stalking the man for quite a while, waiting for an opening to attack. Thankfully, the man managed to run away in time. This next video was recorded by people who just witnessed a horrifying car crash. The orange car on the screen was apparently going faster than the speed limit when a truck pulled out of nowhere. This led to an accident which crushed the car under the trailer. However, what the video capture next left many surprised. Have a look.
Sí, está vivo, está vivo.
The driver of the orange car somehow escaped this with only a few scratches, which is unbelievable considering the state of the car and how it's crushed underneath the trailer. It said that the man didn't have time to react when he noticed the trailer. Though a few other news sources have contradicting reports, until further information on this is released, it won't be known for certain how this man ended up in this terrifying situation. This dash cam footage was reported on the 3rd of December 2019 in Seoul, South Korea. What it shows is beyond shocking. I see conditions on the road led to a few cars crashing. Strangely, one of the motorists decides to leave his car, which leads to a terrifying situation. Have a look. The mortis almost gets hit twice when he slips over on the icy road, narrowly avoiding getting crushed by one car and then rolling out of the way of a second. As the cars around him pile up, as many as 20 cars crashed into each other, resulting in 3 people getting seriously injured, including an 87-year-old woman. It said that the reason why this man was out in the first place was because he was trying to warn other motorists of the icy conditions and crash. Unfortunately, he was unsuccessful. The cars continued crashing into each other for close to 30 minutes, all thanks to the patches of black ice that were present on the highway. This next video was recorded by a man at his property. The reason why he's recording in the first place is because he's heard a weird type of noise coming from the woods. He describes the noise as a child playing, which is extremely odd, considering the fact that it's very deep into the woods or in the middle of nowhere. As a man said, this is also not his first video on it, as many who watched one of his previous videos thought it was some sort of animal. Have a look.
Remember the video of the baby crying in the woods I posted not long ago? Listen to this shit. Keep in mind, about 150 yards into a 20-acre wooded area. Listen. There's nothing around. You hear that? That's my dog barking back at my house because he hears it. Y'all still think that's a panther? Because I don't. And this is in the middle of the day. I'll be back tonight, believe that.
There's no denying that whatever it is sounds eerily similar to that of a kid playing around. This, given the fact that the man is pretty deep into the woods, is extremely creepy. Some people who watch the video on the man's TikTok still claim it to be a mountain lion. What do you think this was? Though as this was the only information present, many things still remain unanswered until there's an update. The content of this video will remain mysterious. This is footage from a security camera inside of this home. It was recorded on the 16th of February 2024, and apparently is from China. It shows a family inside of their home with life going on as usual. Suddenly, something extremely unexpected happens, which results in extreme chaos. Have a look. An explosion can be heard, which startles all of the family members as they quickly try to understand the situation. A few more explosions can be heard, but the light generated from it also visible. The camera slowly pans to the area where it notices movement when it finally captures the horrifying event. Only after the video was posted did people find out the cause of all of this. It was actually an electric scooter that was being charged when the battery suddenly exploded. The explosions that you just saw and heard were from that e-scooter. Fortunately, the fire did not spread across the entire house, and the family managed to get to safety unharmed.